elegant, very feminine.
Cool thing about Absolute, you can sort of try something new, try a new size, try a new color, try a new pair of earrings, try a new carat weight. Yeah, you know, you're not making this like huge investment. Oh gosh, what if I don't wear that ring very often? Or what if I get tired of that necklace after 3 weeks? What if I lose it? Yeah, no worries. Peace of mind is included with all of your Absolute purchases. All right, the earrings that Morgan's been wearing, and these are head turning. They're just so flashy. So sweet, so pretty, and they're also all brand new. They are set in 14 karat yellow gold. They're pierced leverback earrings. Each is set with a prong set 6¼ millimeter Absolute stone. So the world's finest diamond simulant, period. Like, if you just want the flash, the color, the dispersion of the most brilliant diamonds in the world, it doesn't get any better than that.
These are very flashy, they are very flirty, and what I love about them, with the leverback, they're very easy to put on, they're easy to wear, but they're difficult to lose. So they really are very nice and tight. Like I said, they're easy to put on, you just slip them in, but they're very secure. And when I said they're flirty and flashy, see all the movement like we were talking about earlier, that flash and that sparkle next to your face, how it just gives you that brilliance and that beauty? Well, these are actually, the way they're hinged, you can see it up close, they have movement to them. So as you're talking, as your head's moving, they kind of swing around and flash around and give you that added brilliance and that added sparkle to your eyes that we just love.
They kind of dance, and it's almost like having hundreds of little mirrors or those paparazzi flash bulbs sort of following you wherever you go. You're right. The length on these is also perfect. They're not too long. So if you're like, oh, Sarah, I'm not a dangle earring person, or I really don't want anything that's going to get caught up in my life, I'm busy, less than an inch in length. And again, if you're someone who really wants solid 14 karat yellow gold in your ear, if you settle for nothing less, this is a perfect way to get solid 14 karat gold earrings at a very affordable price, because the price is still under 120. Yeah, it's $99.95.
Look at that dancing just as you're talking.
So it's hinged separately. It's all articulated, so it has that movement, that flirty style. You see the size of the stone. Again, very substantial, very impressive. And then, of course, the leverback goes through your piercing, and then it sort of folds over and sort of clicks, locks into place. So you're right, you can dance the night away. And I know that summer is the time for celebrations.
It is.
And hold that up to that
14 karat. The leverback, the post, everything 14 karat. So you really have that beauty of the real gold look.
Oh, these are just so pretty. They look
Aren't they fun?
They look great on you. So if you're not a stud gal,